Hey guys, Jared Reynolds here and welcome to my channel. I got a lot of questions about how do I make my YouTube videos and how do I get the audio sounding the way it does. So today I'm going to go over my process and how I do this. And I want to thank Moni Muse for coming and videotaping this for me.
Hey guys!
And her husband who's behind the camera.
Yes.
If you like anything creative in life, from beginning to end, her channel is the one to go to. She just started YouTube. Let's help her grow. Go subscribe to her. I'm gonna put her link below. So my YouTube video, I started a couple years ago and I kind of just started putting things together until I got a sound that I liked. So I know there's a lot of ways to do this and a lot of ways that are probably better than this because I'm far from a professional with anything that has to do with recording. But I'm gonna tell you my process and I hope that it helps you. So first I'm gonna go through the equipment that you can use and what helps. So obviously if you wanted to do a YouTube video or covers or whatever you're doing with your phone, with technology, then that perfectly works, but you're not gonna get the best sound and people are asking how I got the sound, right? So I'm gonna run through my process. First thing, whatever instrument you play, you're gonna need your instrument with you. If you don't play an instrument, you can also download tracks from obviously online, but I play the piano. So the piano that I use is the Yamaha Mo XF8. I know I had a lot of questions about that. This is the smaller version, or I guess the travel version of the Motif XF8. All right, so this is the keyboard that I use. This is my baby. I love it. From here, my microphone is the Blue Baby Bottle. All right, Blue has a great line of microphones, and this particular microphone is the Baby Bottle. They're very affordable for the quality that they bring forth and how much that they pick up, and I really love the quality and the build of these microphones. Very great. And sadly, I'm not sponsored by any of these people, so if anybody wants to sponsor me, no, I'm just kidding. But all this is just showing you what I use. When I'm doing my live videos, most of my videos, I use this baby, but on a couple of them, I use the, when I don't feel like using earphones, I use the Shure Beta 87A. This is my live microphone that I use. So in reality, any microphone that you use will work if you're just trying to get the good sound. These are my particular microphones. These both need phantom power, which I'm gonna talk about in a minute. When I'm done, when I play my piano, all the audio goes through this baby right here. This is the Focusrite Scarlett 1.8 i8. All right, what it's saying is it has 8 channels. The front 4 channels here, and then there's 4 on the back. These 4 channels here actually all have phantom power. This button here, I don't have it turned on, but this button here is actually phantom power. Allows it to power the microphones that I use. All right, and you can, for here, these take a 1/4 inch as well as the XLR. So that's a very great feature. So I love this little thing. For the price that it does, I don't know all the prices. I'll put all the links below in the details for anybody who has questions about that kind of stuff. So after I do that, my camera that I use the Canon Rebel SL1. It's a great camera for quality, but it's not great for YouTube. Not great for YouTube, not because of the quality, but because it does not have the flip out feature. It is stuck on the back. And if you're recording yourself, and I have it stationary, it's very annoying and frustrating when you have to keep on going up and readjusting and seeing if you're centered or not, rather than being able to just know where you are and adjust it accordingly. So that's a feature that on my next camera, I am definitely gonna make sure that it has, is a flip out feature. But for taking pictures and quality, Canon is a great brand, obviously. So after things go through my piano, then they go through my microphone, whatever microphone I'm using. It goes through my Focusrite. This all goes through Logic. This is, I use Logic Pro 10 for all of my audio. I could obviously use GarageBand as well, but I use Logic because there's more features that you can do and more editing that you can do on the back end. And for me, I like this, how smooth it is. So if I go into Logic here, I'm actually going to, so if I go into Logic here, you'll see that all my audio in this particular video, let's actually go to the last video I did, which was Trimble. All right, so with all the audio that I do, I put through here. And from here, it allows me to get the sound that I want, make all my audio edits from here, and then I can export it out onto my desktop. In order to do that, what I do is I go to File, Export, or actually Bounce, I'm sorry. File, Bounce, Project or Section. Okay, let's do that again. So you finished your audio, you go to File, Bounce, Project or Section. Okay, if you guys want another video to go over Logic, we can do that, but for right now, it's just too much to go on in this one video. So one feature that I do want to talk about is after I start every video, I make sure to clap 3 times. What that does is allow my audio from my microphone and my Focusrite to sync up with my audio from my camera. So then I can take out my camera audio and push up my audio from whatever I was recording, and this takes place of that camera audio. Then it sounds much better than what it would be with all the echo and stuff that whatever room you're using. Okay, so after it goes in, I export it out. So you go File, Bounce, Project or Section, and from there you click on the MP3. There's going to be all these different options here that you can do. I use MP3 because that's all you really need if you're doing anything for just trying to record good covers and the audio. And then you, one thing, make sure that you highlight everything. The little feature is Command A. The reason you want to do that, if you don't do that, it's just going to keep on bouncing and bouncing and bouncing, and you're going to have a 10-minute long MP3, which gets frustrating. All right, so bounce, project or section after it's highlighted up. You bounce it out, make sure MP3 is clicked, and you just press OK. It's going to allow you to title it. We're going to make this a test today, and you send it wherever you want. I'm just going to send it to the desktop. After you bounce it out, that is the audio. Audio is done. Now the camera part, after I have my video all completed, what I do is you pull out your SD card. Obviously, this is where all your video and whatever else you did on here is going to be. Submit that into your computer. I use a MacBook, so for PC users, I'm sorry, I don't know much about PCs right now. I've been using a Mac so long. So you put your SD card in here, take off the video file. I just put it on my desktop so it's easy to use and easy to find. And then I drag everything into iMovie. I could use Final Cut Pro, but because I'm not a master editor and I don't know much about anything, I just make it, shift it, and somehow make it work. iMovie does everything I need and more. I'm sure there's still features on here that I don't even use right. So let's open up iMovie here. We open up iMovie. And then what I do is I go to my desktop, I find my video. That's the first thing I submit. So I go from the video, as you see here, I bring it into my iMovie, and I drop it. All right, so now you can see that this is the video. This was the Trimble video I did with the Rosales family. That was really fun. And then what I do after that, this is my audio for this particular clip. So to give you an example, I'll use the real audio. So this is Trimble, take number 2, bring that in. You want to put your audio under the video, not above it. It's not going to actually let you do it above. But you want to put it under the video, okay? Then what you'll see, let's zoom in a little bit. You'll see the different audio strips. I zoom in all the way, bring it all the way to the top, 400%. The reason you want to do that is you want to be able to see all the different audio clicks in there to allow you to sync them up better. So you remember the 3 claps we did in the beginning? Without those 3 claps, you'll still be able to do it, but it'll take you a lot longer. So as you can see on here, 1, 2, 3, the 3 claps were here, and I go on to here and I try and find the 3 claps where they're at. Okay, here's the 3 claps of the camera audio. Here's the 3 claps of the audio that I recorded through my Focusrite and Logic. So I want to line these up. So what I'll do, I'll get them as close as possible on this zoom space, and then I'll zoom all the way in on here. This is the zoom feature for iMovie. I'll zoom all the way to the top, okay? Then I'll find where my line was, which is right here, and I think I zoomed in a little too much. All right, there it is. All right, so here's my 3 claps right here, and there's the 3 claps right there. Let's move that there, a little more. All right, so now you can see that here are the 3 claps from the audio. Here's the 3 claps from the camera. So I line these up as perfectly as I can. And boom. A little bit. I think that'll be good. So then what I'll do is I'll just play it and see how well they sound. So that looks pretty good. Well, I'll check it. I'll take off. This is the volume indicator right here, this line that's going to be horizontal. I'll zoom this all the way down to the bottom, and I'll just make sure that I'm clapping on time. So that looked pretty good. And then I'll go to usually a singing part, because then you can see your mouth.
Peace, bring it all to peace. Storm surrounding me.
All right, so that looks pretty good. So when that's all done, obviously I can do another video on iMovie. I don't want to go too far into it. What I'll do here is I'll cut off the audio of the 3 claps. Go to when the music starts. Which, let's see, where does the music start? No, don't listen to that. That's warming up. All right, so right after his count in, I'll move this audio over to him, or right before it starts. Then I'll match up the video to the same location, and now we have a video. And then that's how I do it. And then from here, all I will do is send it to a file, save it to your computer, do it accordingly. Or what I've been doing, which sadly I just figured this out 2 weeks ago, send it straight to YouTube, to whatever your account is. This is my business account, if anybody was asking what that email was. So make sure you're on your highest quality, whatever category you're doing. Generally, if you're watching this, you're doing it for your music. Always upload privately, because you don't want it to automatically go public if you didn't edit anything on YouTube. So always upload private, or at least unlisted. Always upload privately. You name it how you want. You can do everything here. You go next, and then it's going to ask, is this okay, blah, blah, and then you press publish. And then it's actually much faster doing it that way too. And then when that's done uploading, you are done with your particular cover at that time. So I hope this helps you. I know I'm rambling. I'm not really good at talking on the camera. Thank you, Mona Muse. Thank you, Gus. Make sure again to follow her. We're gonna do an interview on how I got started on YouTube on her channel. Make sure to check the link below for that video. And any other questions you want to know, let me know. If you want me to do a tutorial on Logic or on iMovie, or maybe some tutorials on some songs, let me know. This is new for me. I usually just come on here and sing. Again, I'm gonna try and put the links below of everything. Oh, the last thing that I did not talk about, these right here, if you could show them this, these are the lights I use. These are like 40 bucks on Amazon. And to be honest, as a dark guy, these make everything beautiful. No, I'm just kidding. But this allows everything to lighten up my face so I don't get blurred out. And that definitely gives a better quality to the videos as well. So that is all. This is Jared Reynolds here. Make sure you do watch my other channels, subscribe, hit the notification bell, watch all my videos. I post every Wednesday. I've been starting to post at 12:30. And thank you and God bless.